Hi, folks. This is Alan Tyson, along with my favorite sidekick, Jenna Babe, the Sweet Babe. Well, unfortunately, my last week's theory on how our matchup with number 5 Ole Miss would go did turn out to be gas, which I think I passed around the 13-minute mark of the first quarter. Eagle Nation, I have to say the Rebels may have been arguably the most talented team our Birds have ever played. I mean, they were NFL-type tough on both sides of the ball. Now, maybe I'm easily impressed, but if you are in the SEC and you got these extremists from the Little Easy on your schedule, you better get your chin straps buckled on tight because these old boys can flat out play football. Now, I don't really see any need to bring up the stats for this game or anything else for that matter. I mean, sometimes you just run into somebody that is better than you, and last Saturday was certainly one of those days. Here's the good news. We didn't seem to get too banged up, and I'm pretty sure that $1.6 million will come in handy. I hope these malcontents from the Magnolia State run the table, and I hope we do too. Time to move on to the next one, Big Blue.
Hey y'all, it's Jenna here to take a quick break and tell you about our amazing podcast sponsor, you guessed it, Sully Steamers of Statesboro. Though our family is partial, there is no denying that the crowd has gone wild for Sully's ooey gooey steamed bagel sandwiches. Have you worked Sully's into your weekend game plan yet? Well, whether you already have plans to score some steamers or you're just adding steam into your schedule, might we suggest this week's Steamer Spotlight, the Hello Newman. Okay, y'all, this one ain't even playing. On this steamer, which, by the way, is AT's new favorite, you'll find pastrami, bacon, horseradish, onions, Munster cheese, sprouts, tomato, and mayo. It's served hot and steamy, of course, on your choice of fresh, delicious bagel. Go visit the Sully's team in-store located at 1098 Bermuda Run Road in the Market District. You can order online or go through the Sully's app for pickup or delivery, or better yet, instantly make everyone your biggest fan by having Sully's cater your tailgate, parties, or events this season and all year long. Go Sully's, go Eagles, and now back to AT.
As for today, our Eagles have made the trip up I-75 to the ATL to take on Georgia State in our first conference game of the season. This will be the 11th meeting between the two schools, and it pains me to say that GAG State holds a 6-4 lead in the series. This will also be the first Georgia Crown Bowl, where the winner receives the Commissioner's Cup, a symbol of Georgia's excellence in agriculture and athletics. The Panthers have been pretty much a mediocre football team since starting their program in 2010. But for some reason, they seem to have had our number. In 2024, they are 2-1 through 3 games, losing handily to Georgia Tech to open the season. They squeaked by FCS opponent Chattanooga in Game 2 before beating perennial SEC doormat Vanderbilt 2 weeks ago at what used to be Turner Field. These Pumas from the Big Peach have been pretty well balanced on offense so far, though 6 of their 8 touchdowns have come through the air. When they have the ball, they are led by 3 pretty good skilled players, all juniors and all transfers. Their quarterback is from Pitt. He is averaging 239 yards passing per game, completing 63% of his throws with only 1 interception on the season. Their leading rusher came to the city in the forest from Maine. He is averaging 5.9 yards per carry. Though he has toted it the most times for the Catamounts from the city too busy to hate, they have 3 other running backs who average over 4 yards per touch. Their receiving corps is led by a Savannah native and Valdosta State transfer who has 15 receptions and 3 touchdown catches in 3 games. Of their 71 completions on the year, 42 have gone to only 3 receivers. On defense, these Caracows from the Empire City of the South are led by their senior inside linebacker transfer from West Georgia. But as I alluded to earlier, nothing in their stat line really jumps out at you when the other team has the ball. The fact of the matter is they haven't been what I would call studly on either side of the line of scrimmage. The Tech game was really never in question after the half. They scored with a little over 7 minutes left in the game to beat a Southern Conference team, and they caught Vandy looking ahead to Missouri, scoring with just 15 seconds left to win the game. Here's the bottom line, Eagle Nation. We need to get off to a good start in the Sun Belt. We are staring down the toughest stretch of games we have ever had as a program. And this is a game where we just need to go into the Silicon Peach and stomp a mud hole in these boys' butts, then walk it dry. None of us, as fans, understands the importance of a win today more than our coaching staff and players. We have the talent to win this conference, and there ain't no time like the present to show folks around this league who we really are as a football team and a football program. I know it is still early in the season, but this may be as big as it gets. Have a fit on this clouder of house cats from hot Atlanta, Eagles.